Hello and welcome. I'm Jeanine and you're in my kitchen. Last time I made a wedding soup, if you were craving wedding soup, and I shared with you a quick way to make that with the frozen mini meatballs, which was delicious, very good and very quick, very easy. You can also do fresh, which I did. You could use beef, pork, turkey, chicken. I have here handmade, one fell out, and they're soft and defrosted from my freezer, handmade chicken meatballs. Okay, now let me just rinse my hand when I touch chicken. You can use whatever you like. Now, there's no specific recipe for my meatball, but if you want, I'll put it in there. Just ask me. I basically tell everybody, make the meatball mix however you make your meatballs with the usual suspects. Breadcrumbs, Parmesan, salt, pepper, parsley, an egg, a dash of milk for softness and tenderness, and you're good to go. Everybody likes different seasonings. And it's a good thing to do with the chicken because it's more economical and it's kind of easy and it's better on the body and all of that good stuff. Less calories, meaning I get this for my Florida family here in Pompano Beach at Publix. This is a Greenwise, very good brand, and it goes on sale, and I got a pound for $3.49. So you can't get more economical than that. Really good stuff. So what I did when they were on sale, I bought 2 packages for $7 total. I put the whole mix into meatball, and I made tons of these. We're leaving soon for New York, so I'm down to this last bag full from the freezer, and this is more than enough for our wedding style soup. I'm not going to do everything I did in the other one. Let me get this heating up going. I'm not going to do everything as if in the other video, meaning I'm not going to grate carrots. I'm not going to do all of that right now because I'm doing simpler, and because what is with this? I don't like this new top. Okay, there it goes. I'm going simpler because I'm using fresh, not frozen. There's much more flavor in my chicken meatballs than were in those frozen beef, So we used a better broth in that one. You'll see little differences. And it's a good, for you to see 2 ways, This is bone broth chicken, 33% less sodium. I like this. Again, this was a BOGO. And 100% natural. So I had 8 grams of protein. Good stuff. I want to use this up. Got my Pinot Grigio. It's a beautiful day here. It's getting hotter. The kind of heat that hits you in the face. We went to the pool earlier. I hope I got a little color before we leave. It was just beautiful. So let me get these in first. That's my process. I want to, because they're fresh also and raw, unfrozen, I like to brown them in the pan before I turn them into soup. So we're going to brown the meatballs. I'm going to chop some onion while that's browning, trying to bring that up to temp. Okay. I have, again, another container of the same people that make the chicken, Greenwise. It's a Publix brand. So I'm just doing real simple onion, fresh chicken meatballs, the collagen broth, a little bit of spinach and onions, and let me see if I'm going to stay with the same pasta. I think I am, guys. You know why? I favor this, the achini pep. It's one of my favorites for soup. Let me show you. You can also use, I have it, but I don't want to use it. You can also use orzo, which are small. They look like, let me try if I can show you, a fat rice grain. Okay. They're classically, or I think traditionally, in wedding soup used. I have to be a little bit of a rebel. I want to do my own thing. I don't know if I have any fresh parsley. I'll have to look. Fresh herbs are always good in any soup. Okay. Let's just dump these in because they're too tedious. Okay. Yum, yum, yum. And I'm just going to stir them around, let them brown a bit. Hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. It's a beautiful Sunday here. So we got our broth, our pasta, our spinach, our seasoning, salt, pepper, garlic powder. Those are my 3 usual suspects. Let's do the onion. See how much we need. I think that's a good amount. Maybe too much. I don't know. Onions flavor, and it's healthy. It's good for you. I remember in the other video, I cut too much carrot. I have carrots, but I'm being lazy today. Yes, I think I did overkill on the onion, so I'm gonna deduct some. I smell my meatballs, and I smell them sticking a little bit. Uh-oh, that's not good. Ouch. No worries, no worries. Let me get the onions in. And then we're basically going to do what we did in the other soup. We're just going to let it brew along. Spinach goes in last. I'm going to have to add a little liquid here because my meatballs are sticking a tad. No worries. It doesn't bother me. This is excess. And get rid of that. I try not to waste, but I'm not perfect. I'm basically deglazing because I had to, honestly. Yep, there you go. Okay. Now I'm going to put the rest of the broth in because they grilled a little bit. They got flavor. They'll just cook longer. I'm going to put the entire container. And I think I may still need more water. Maybe not. It's just 2 portions. And I'm not going to put a lot of spinach. I'm not going to put a lot of pasta because it's just me and Ben. And last time I shared the soup. This time I think it's just us. So I'll add 1 more cup of water to it. And that's just because it's going to stew down now and we're going to wait until we could add the pasta. So let's come back when it's done. Okay, guys, we're back. And all the meatballs have flown to the top surface. They're cooked. They're browned on one side. I put them too soon. Unfortunately, they were sticking a bit, but that's okay. You've seen me put in the broth, and that released them, deglazed them, and they popped up after about 15 minutes of brewing. Now, here's the thing. 2 points I want to make to you in reference to this soup this time around versus the wedding soup I did. I like the spinach chopped very fine. I found it was a little stringy in the other one, and when I was eating it by the spoonful, there'd be a long piece, and it just wasn't comfortable to eat it on 1 spoon. So I suggest chop your spinach really small, okay? You're going to get all the nutritional value, all that taste, and it's going to be in there. Not a problem. I'm going to put that all in a nice big handful mound. I had plenty left for another recipe, so I saved it. Okay, let me rinse this off, and then I want to share something with you. That's another good point in this soup versus that one. They're similar, but they're different. The beauty is only 5 ingredients in this soup, and, you know, it's a full meal. It's a complete meal, and we're going to beef it up now, so to speak, make it very hearty. Now, I'm not going to use pasta in here. I was going to use the acini pep like I did in the other one, but I'll share with you whether you want to know or not. My husband has never had quinoa. He came to me the other day because we're both watching different health channels and things we want to learn and eat and incorporate into our diet. So he says, hey, have you ever had quinoa? And I said, yeah, it's right in the cupboard there. I eat it often. He doesn't. He says, oh, I'd like to try it. That was about a week or so ago. He said he wanted to try it. Excuse me, let me get a Scottell. So then I just went into him while I was off camera and I said, hey, Vin, would you mind if I put it in the soup for you to get your first chance to try it? Because I know for a fact it's delicious. I had it in an expensive little bakery cafe in a chicken soup one time, and it was delicious because they added quinoa. Now I'm using the plain white quinoa. Here it is. Okay, this is the white. They have like, I think, 3 or 4. I'm not sure. They have a multi that I have. I'll do another recipe and show you that. But they have the white, the multi, and I think a red quinoa. I'm not sure. But these are the 2 I know of. Rinse it. So I've rinsed it under a strainer, okay? A couple of times, just keep going. You don't have to soak it, just rinse it. This is 3/4 of a cup in here. I'm going to put it right in, and then our soup is done, ready to just brew away. That's it. We done. We completely done with a beautiful, delicious soup that's healthy. It's going to be fantastic. Let me put my quinoa away. I will show you that quinoa, I'll know the soup is done because the spinach is going to cook way faster. The meatballs are done. They look awesome. Let me see if I can show you a little bit. They got some browning on them. So you see my little meatballs? These are fresh. So you need less ingredients, not to discount that other soup. It's wonderful. It had a better broth. It had frozen meatballs. There's pluses and minuses. And I wanted you to see both variations. So we'll let this just brew along for about as long as it takes for the quinoa to swell. I'll know. Right now, let me show you again. It's raw, and the size of it, as you can see, that's what it looks like raw. When you see it cooked, you'll say, okay, now I know what it should look like to indicate to me it's cooked. All right. I'll come back when it's done. Okay, guys, this beautiful soup is done. I'm going to plate a bowl and let you see. And it looks fantastic with the quinoa. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And I like the spinach smaller. Much, much better. Mucho better. Very filling, very robust. You don't need more than the 5 ingredients we used. It's wonderful. Trying to get another meatball to show you with some goldenness on it. There it is. There she is. Okay. Let me just get the spoon and turn them over so you can see them beautifully. I think you could see this. We'll get a little bit more of the quinoa to hold them up. Okay. And I'll show you. I'll show you with the spoon. I'm going to bend the camera so that you can see. And I just burnt my hand. These pots are killing me. I had enough with these pots. Let me bend you down. Okay. And you can see. I'll hold it up to you. Let me get my towel, not rush and worry about that. I know you want to see it. And there it is. Piping hot deliciousness. And you see they got a nice golden on them. They're gorgeous. Here's the quinoa and onions and spinach in a broth to die for. You're going to love it. 5 ingredients to perfect soup. The only tedious thing about it, guys, is making these chicken meatballs. But I suggest, let me just move the camera up again. I suggest that you get that chicken on sale, whatever brand you like and enjoy. Sit the morning, take a half hour one morning, season up your meatballs, and roll out a couple of dozens of them and just put them in the freezer, bag them out like I did in the sandwich bag, and you can make this soup in under 30 minutes when you want it. It's delicious. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Chicken meatball quinoa soup with spinach and onion coming to Jeanine's life in a little bit, as soon as I finish eating.